Hey guys, so today I am going to do a video on LuxSignals again. I've done two videos already. I did a video on the futures, how it performs, this indicator performs on the futures, and also how it performs on just equities. And so you'll find those in the review that I'm going to go over in a few minutes. But before we get started on all of that, let me just introduce you to the course that you guys probably have seen me promoting on this channel because I try and do it every single video. Basically, it's only a tiny percent of traders know how to do this, and it's a free course that lands from thetatraders.com and I put together. It's called How to Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. All you have to do is go to the link in the description below, put in your email address, and it will get emailed to you. If it doesn't, I'll leave a link in the description for my own email address so that you can email me and say, hey, Russell, I'd signed up for the Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. Didn't receive it. Can you send it to me and I'll send it to you manually? Sometimes there's problems with the system. People are reporting that to me at least. So anyway, let's get started on LuxSignals. So LuxSignals is one of these TradingView indicators. This is the homepage right here. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get it for the cheapest possible price. And basically, it's one of these signal indicators that go on top of your TradingView charts. So you can basically get buy and sell signals. I've started a review on it right here. So I'll leave this in the description below as well. And this is where you can find some information about it. The free trial is amazing. So a 7-day free trial. However, be careful with free trials because 7 days might not be long enough for you to actually get a full appreciation of the system. It's really just a token gesture from LuxSignals to say, hey, check this out. Like, we'll give it to you for free for 7 days. And it shows that it's not just complete nonsense. But be careful because 7 days is not long enough to really evaluate something. So if you get to the end of the 7-day trial and you're like, this is pretty good, but I'm just still not completely sure, just buy it because it's cheap. It's just do a month of it or something. And basically go and check that out. The 7-day trial is a nice addition, but you have to, like I said, you have to be careful. Sometimes you have to test things for weeks and weeks and weeks before you can be sure that it's for you or not. Anyway, here are the other couple of videos I did. The first one was LuxSignals Amazing AI Indicator. It uses AI optimization, which is really great. So definitely check this video out. Also check out the one I did on the futures trading if you're interested in prop firms or anything. Also did one on futures trading. Today I'm going to do one on crypto. So for you guys that like crypto or trade crypto, maybe you do bots or something. You can actually automate LuxSignals, I think. I haven't done it yet, but it's something that's possible with it from what I read. So let's have a look at some of the charts. So the whole thing is, this has got some really good backtesting on it. The warning and the caveat that I need to mention here is that backtesting doesn't always predict future results, right? So you might have some great backtesting results, but then the future signals with those settings may not be that great. So you have to bear that in mind. Something to test during the trial or your first month, just to check that when you set this all up to be perfect, that it actually gives you really good signals. Because the backtesting, when you optimize it properly, and it's very simple to do, I showed it in the first video I did on this, the backtesting does give great results. Give really, really good results. You can see this is for Ethereum 5-minute chart. You can see when it says buy, it went up, sell, it goes down, buy, it goes up, sell, it goes down, buy, it goes up, sell, it goes down. Buy here goes up, sell all the way down to here. Buy, which would be the end of the signal, and you probably stop out on this buy. So, because obviously we're in a downtrend. But what really matters is you can look at these signals all day, and I only really try and do reviews now of programs like this that actually have back-tested results because it's impossible to tell by looking at this whether it's going to be profitable or not. So this is the backtesting for LuxSignals over here. And you can see that this one has a profit factor of 5. So remember, profit factor again, I always tell people in these videos, because a lot of people don't know what profit factor is. It's how much you won divided by how much you lost. If it's 1, that means you break even, right? Because you've won as much as you lost. If the losses are smaller than the wins, then you get a number bigger than 1. In this case, it's 5 times more winning than losing, which is amazing. Almost an 80% win rate on this one. Really good. So for Ethereum on the 5-minute chart, this suggests that this signal could be very, very accurate. Again, backtesting doesn't always mean future results, so you got to be careful with that. Bitcoin, you can see this signals look pretty good as well. The actual numbers over here, profit factor 2.43, really good. 77% win rate, really good. Also pay attention to the drawdown because you don't want to have huge drawdowns. 90% is not that bad. They're writing incredible here. So they're very optimistic. They think a profit factor 2.43 is mind-blowing. Hopefully you guys can read this box on the screen. I can't zoom in, so it's kind of, hopefully you can actually read it. So that is Bitcoin on the 5-minute chart, and then we have Doge, so kind of more of a volatile one, just to check it out. You can see the buy here, sell here, buy here, went up a bit, maybe a little choppier. You can see the results are actually a little bit less enthusiastic on Doge, maybe because it is more volatile and these algos have harder time with it. You can see it's only a 1.5, which is still a great profit factor with an 80% win rate, 10% drawdown, which is also good. So 1.5 is the lowest of the three that I just showed you. So it's lower than Ethereum, lower than Bitcoin. But this signal still actually does work on Doge as well. So I've traded a couple of times on this. It's been pretty solid. Um, the more experience I get with it, the more I'll be able to tell you guys, hey, these backtested signals continue on and actually work well for these settings. So you have to update the settings periodically. It's very easy to do. There's just a couple of buttons in here, input 1, input 2, switching the extension. I don't fully understand what they are, but the system walks you through how to optimize using AI apparently. Now, AI is kind of a general term, and I don't know how much AI is actually involved, but whatever, it works. It works pretty well. So definitely check it out. Make sure you check the links in the description. I'll leave a link for the LuxSignals review so you can see the other videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon.